So on the site we've got all the main nabum groups represented. So we're going to start off with the nabum group 1, the bread makers, and there's nothing really new in terms of varieties here. The two mainstream varieties are Skyfall, and in a minute we'll look at KWS Zyatt. But of the two varieties, they're really on a par with each other in terms of yield, in terms of standing power. They're both early maturity. In terms of grain quality, they're very similar, with an ex-combine bushel weight of around about 78. In terms of disease though, we do see some differences, and Skyfall here is maybe slightly weaker on mildew and septoria compared to KWS Zyatt, but both of the varieties are really susceptible to yellow rust, so we do need to look after the varieties for that particular disease. And you can see here the demonstration. We've got treated plots that we've just seen, but this is untreated. So this plot has had no fungicide or PGR, but all the other inputs have been exactly the same. And you can see in here on the front just how devastating yellow rust is in terms of taking out the green leaf area. So the second of the nabum group 1 bread makers is KWS Zyatt, still a popular variety. But as with Skyfall, the main issue with the variety is yellow rust control. And you can see here, even in the treated plots, we've got the yellow rust coming back in, even though we've got well-timed and robust fungicide program being applied. But certainly there's scarring on the leaves, but there's no active yellow rust spores. But if we just compare this plot here and take the leaf over and look at the untreated, you can see quite clearly the yellow rust effect on this canopy. As I say, it's equally as susceptible to the disease as Skyfall that we've just seen. But you know, if we look at the effect of the fungicide program, clearly between the untreated leaf and the treated leaf, the fungicide program is still doing a good job. So the two varieties are fairly similar in terms of their agronomic characteristics. So where's the differentiator? Well, Skyfall has orange blossom midge resistance, and that's important for that pest, which can be an issue in terms of grain quality. Also, we found that Skyfall is more flexible in its drilling date, and we've drilled the variety in our trials in Cambridgeshire in the first week of March and still got good vernalisation and therefore grain set. So really for this year, if you're in the Group 1 market, it's Skyfall and KWS Zyatt once again.